Yes, the medical procedure for removing this skin is precisely what I'm doing here, removing it with a blade. If I were to go to a podiatrist, they would do this exact same thing, probably not with this tool, because this is a consumer grade tool that's got safety features built in, such as you're only able to shave so deep. A podiatrist would probably soften the callus with a callus softener and then go in with a scalpel or other medical blade to remove the skin. But it's the exact same thing. I mean, and this is the end result. Do you think that they could do a better job? Maybe. Do I want to be driving to the doctor's office every couple of months? No. And I know my feet very well, and not to toot my own horn, but I'm a pro at this. Some people ask, why don't I file them after shaving? But does it look like it needs to be filed? No. The other thing a podiatrist might do is soak first for a long time in some sort of heavy-duty callus softener and then scrape off, which is precisely what we can accomplish at home as well with a scraping tool. And after the fact, you still have to come in with the callus shaver because it is so thick that even after removing layers and layers and layers of dead skin with water, you still have to come back in and shave it to get it to an appropriate thinness where it feels normal. I do this on my own feet as well. In between shaving, I will file it down, or scrape it off using a pedicure knife, which is essentially the same thing that I'm accomplishing here using a nail brush in the bath, except that this is removing even a thinner layer. So it's just all about comfort and maintenance. But shaving is the answer. One way or another, you've got to take it off. And whether you're using chemicals or sanding tools or a knife, or if you're exfoliating every single day with a pumice stone, which some people prefer to do, everybody's different. Your mileage may vary. Everybody's callus is different who has this condition. But this is how I find is the most effective way to remove it. My skin will stay thin for weeks and it's very comfortable. I don't have to do anything in between. You can use lactic acid, such as in amlactin, to keep it soft and help it slough off. You can use urea creams to keep it soft as well and make it slough off in tiny little layers. You can use topical retinol, again, to help it slough off in tiny little layers. And you can use a heavier salicylic acid cream, such as this, which I'm going to be experimenting on one of my feet soon. So that'll be a fun thing to watch. But ultimately, it's going to grow and it's going to look like this. And this is very comfortable for me. One shave on my foot will last me about 3 months with maybe a little scraping in between when it starts to get very dry on the outer layer. And I don't need to do anything else. I don't need medication, and I don't need a podiatrist. I just need to keep it thin.